This is episode number 4, and today I'm talking all about core strength and how it plays a role in your riding. Welcome along to the DressageRiderTraining.com podcast. I'm Nicola Smith, and in each episode I'll bring you an educational or inspiring message to help you unlock your true potential as a dressage athlete. Are you ready? Let's get into it. My goal with this podcast is to give you as much free information to be able to help you enjoy your riding even more. I truly am passionate about helping you be well and helping you be able to do more of the things that you love. With, of course, the passion and the angle, because I am so passionate about dressage and I love what I do and I love being able to help my community enjoy their riding even more. And so this episode, I'm going to talk all about core balance and alignment and how it can ultimately determine how you ride. So even if you're starting to look at your posture, your body will start out to seek out a position that it's used to. So we're wanting to improve our posture so that the neutral spine that we've been trying to create becomes your position even when fatigue sets in. Because when we get fatigued, your body's going to start to adapt, it's going to start to cheat, and that's when you start to get fatigued. So if you find yourself sitting at a desk most days, hunched over a keyboard or regularly driving a car, slumped over the seat, your posture on your horse is likely going to reflect this when you get tired. So establishing good spinal alignment during your day through your everyday activities is going to help foster the muscle memory and the strength you require to maintain that beautifully balanced posture when you're in the saddle. It's about improving your stamina within this posture. And so it's about thinking about how you stand and how you sit and how you carry out your everyday chores to help you enhance that posture when you're riding. Because throughout our day, we don't have the forces of the horse moving through us. So when we add that to the horse, the stamina and the length of time it takes for us to fatigue is much shorter. And so wanting to make sure that we've got that stamina over long periods of time so that we can maintain it for the duration of our riding. And if we're riding more than one horse, throughout the duration of our rides, and if we're competing throughout the duration of our tests over the period of a competition. So to improve your posture on and off the horse, one of the very first places to begin with is your core. So don't worry, improving your core isn't about performing crunches all day long, nor is it about building a six-pack. Your core is your entire central unit of your body. It includes the muscles in the front, the backs, the sides, all the small muscles that support and stabilize our spine, all the muscles that support our upper body. This is the area that we're wanting to strengthen, and it's not just about crunches, it's not just about our abdominals. We're wanting to improve this area to help maintain good posture for riding. There is a variety of different muscles that are involved in our central core. Working these muscles together and in balance within your neutral spine is the key to strengthening your core, your stamina, and your posture when you're riding. A strong core will help you maintain a neutral spine while the horse is moving underneath us and help you prevent injury and of course create that beautiful balanced picture when you're riding. This initially does require some training because you're teaching your body where your neutral is. You're teaching the muscles how to hold that posture so that when you do sit in the saddle, it remains the same. So one of the good ways to think about it is to start by standing with good posture and thinking about lacing up your core muscles together to create a strong unit. Once you've got that brace position, now imagine somebody is pushing on your shoulder. Activate those core muscles and think about the muscles that need to brace to remain stable without you losing your neutral spine and without you moving. Feel all those muscles down the side of your body. Another exercise to try is to set up your neutral spine, standing tall, your bowls of water are balanced, you've got a smile across your collarbones, armpits down, nice long neck, chin's gently tucked, and you've got this good posture. Now gently lift one foot off the ground, but don't let yourself slouch. Keep that stability through your spine. Think about that strong neutral position and just take notice of what muscles need to activate. These are the muscles that are activating when you're doing lateral movement, when you're doing circles, when you're moving the horse around a test and you're doing those different schooling exercises or movements within a test. We're trying to activate these muscles to maintain that neutral position no matter what forces are coming through. So we want to maintain this when we're off the horse and teach our body how to stay neutral with these different forces. So throughout your day, think about brushing your teeth with one leg, maintaining your neutral position. Ask somebody to push your shoulder and feel those muscles work on one side to keep yourself still and stable. Lift one leg. Do all these sorts of things just to start to gain your awareness of where neutral is with a force coming through. Then when you're riding, you don't need to brace yourself like this all the time. However, as the horse moves in different forces, you're going to have to adapt how you brace your body to maintain that neutral. It's all very dependent on your strength, the balance of the horse, and the level of training of your horse and how balanced they are as well, and how often you need to brace more to maintain that position and how often you need to, I don't like the word relax, but be able to set yourself into neutral without as much work. So when I say the word relax, often people then just completely collapse. So that's why I don't like the word relax completely, but it is about, there's a scale of intensity, 10 being you're bracing really, really hard and you can't breathe and you talk like this. 0 meaning you've completely let yourself go. And so you may have moments where you are on a scale of maybe 7, where you're having to really brace quite hard to maintain that position, or if the horse spooks, you might move up to a 10, or when you're able to, then the horse is in balance, you're in balance, you're going down a straight line, everything's working beautifully, everything's moving freely, you might then move down to a 2 or a 3 and you're not having to do much work to maintain that position. So it does vary in terms of the intensity, and as your horse moves sideways, with the lateral movement, the key is for you to stay balanced and centered, so you're going to have to work a little bit harder, particularly if your horse is not wanting to do that as freely. And these forces coming through you are going to make you want to twist and tilt and lean. But if you have the core strength, the stamina and the control, you'll be able to remain beautifully balanced, allowing the horse to move underneath you, balanced and free. So this is where that core stability is coming in. The more extreme example is the event of the spook, and so you're wanting to have that quick reaction and you're wanting to stay balanced and efficient, and for that's where you're trying to reduce your core, reduce your risk of falling, and this is where you need that really strong core. So the strong core creates the strong foundation around your neutral spine, and in order to build this, you must learn to breathe and maintain your posture in that relaxed state, not only off the horse but also on it. So think about improving the strength of your core. Think about improving your neutral spine. Think about when you're walking, thinking about maintaining that neutral spine, and then add to that different forces. Think when you're lifting feed bags, putting the saddle on, walking the horse out, be conscious of maintaining your neutral spine, your good posture, activating your core, and then breathing into it as well. And notice the different moments where you have to activate it more so than others. Again, the more you practice this, the more you're going to start to represent that beautiful balanced picture when you're riding and when you're in the saddle, and you really start to notice that difference. It's all about putting in the awareness to how you spend your day, how you position your body off the horse, and this is going to help you when you're riding on the horse. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that. So just remember, keep moving your body. It's not about doing extreme workouts, exhaustive workouts. It's about building layers, starting with the foundation first and building up those layers throughout your everyday life. And that's when you start to notice an impact in your riding. And that's when you can start to then add little specific things and workouts that are specifically designed to improve your posture, your balance and your stability in the saddle. And that's what the Dressage Rider training program is all about. 20-minute workouts 3 times a week, core, yoga and strength, but they come upon this foundation of movement, and they are all about making sure that you are getting the right exercises to enhance your riding, and it's not about making you sweat hard and making you exhausted. It's just the perfectly designed, systematically designed program to really help you get results and ultimately, of course, help you enjoy your riding. But if you haven't already, please do make sure you download the free guide, because all the information in there on how you get started, getting in the walking, getting these types of stretches, and all the free resources on the website will help you get started. And if you are enjoying this podcast, please do let me know, because it's going to help me keep going. And if you've got anything that you'd like me to discuss, let me know as well, as I'd love to hear back from you. That's it for this episode. If you found it helpful, make sure you download my free guide at dressageridertraining.com. It will help you get started on your journey to becoming the best rider you can be. If you know others who might like the show, please do share this with them. My goal is to help others enjoy their riding even more by taking care of themselves as much as they do their horses. And finally, if you have time to give this podcast a review, it would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode.